Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about recording an audio test in PowerPoint. The Learning Commons has been using audio tests on the iPads with a lot of success. It's a great alternative to using a reader for a few different reasons. First of all, the test is read in your voice, which the students are already used to. Students can listen to a question or reading as many times as they need to without feeling awkward about it. It also gets students used to using technology as a tool for their learning, and they're in control of that, which is a great bonus. One disadvantage is that it does take a bit of time to set this up. So if you have tests you want recorded on PowerPoint and you could use some help with that, please just let us know and we can help you out. So I'm going to walk you through the process right now. So the first thing you're going to do to start the process is go to the shared folder and open Learning Support. Find Audio iPad, and then if you have an English test, you'll click here, and any other course, you will click here. This opens up a really simple template. It's set up like this so that when the student has the iPad, each slide they see is a separate question. That way for you as well, if you add a question, if you delete a question, if you change a question, you only have to worry about changing that one particular slide and not the entire recording. So that's handy. So once you've opened up the template, you will also need to have opened up a test file that you plan to be using. So here I just have a random test for an example. I will go back to PowerPoint, to my template, and I'll go to question 1, and the tool we're going to be using is the screen recording tool. And when you select that, sometimes it will pop straight over to the test file you've been working on, and sometimes it won't, but clicking in this bottom area will work while you have this selected. So then what you're going to do next is decide which area you want to select and whether you want your pointer recorded. I don't in this case, so I'm going to turn that off. And then my area was selected magically, but I'm going to select the area I want to include. So I just want the first question here and all of the things that go along with it. So then I would select that area. Once I have it selected, I'll click record and I would read everything here, including the directions. So for example, I would click record, counts down for you so you have a little bit of time to get ready, and then I would just read. Use the following statement to answer question 1. The state must show yada yada yada. I read the question, I read the choices. When I'm finished, I hover up at the top with my mouse and I click on either pause if I just need to take a break or stop. Once I've done that, it will automatically insert that information into my PowerPoint. So now here's question 1. You can see I didn't do a very good job of selecting. I cut that off a little bit at the top. That's okay. So the next thing I'll show you is maybe when I'm doing this question, I decide actually no, I want them to be able to get the directions and reading separately from the question. So you can also go ahead and go insert screen recording, and then instead of selecting the whole area, I can select the reading, and I'm going to be more careful about this time. I can select the reading and the instructions as one clip. I would record this as clip 1, so I go da 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 record, stop, it inserts it into my PowerPoint. Then I could separately record, insert, screen recording, then I'm going to go ahead and select the question. Boop. And then I would click record again and I would read the question. Now when you do this, what you end up with are 2 separate audio files, and that's what the student is going to see. So the student will have to do 2 different sort of clicks to answer this question. Whereas in the first example, they would only need to click on one file. So here on the iPad, they'll see this play and this play. So it's up to you whether you think they need to hear these two pieces of information separately, or if you'd like them to hear it all together. Now the student does have the option to move forward and backward within the same clip. So personally, I like to record everything on the slide together. However, if you have recorded these two things separately, you are able to edit them more freely if you make any changes. I should also mention that once you've opened the template, you should save the file with your own file name. Also make sure you save the test to OneDrive so that you can share it with Dave and Heather in the Learning Commons so that we have access to your test when your students come down to write. It's nice to give us a few days notice if you can, so we can have these tests ready to go for your students when they write the test. You can send us an email or pop down to the Learning Commons to let us know. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you need any help or have any questions on this topic, please do let me know, and thanks so much for watching.